125.2.
125.2 for that's Mike, thanks. 125.2, it is. Circle approach, Sky Papa Delta Tango Mike is level 6,600 on the coastal route.
PHDM, SoCal approach, Los Angeles altimeter 2989er.
89er Papa Delta Tango Mike. Also, I'm wiggling around that VOR that is now turning away from me.
PHDM, are you aware that you're currently in violation of Bravo airspace?
No, I'm not. Actually, I thought I would be okay at 6,500, following the radial now northbound of LAX.
PHTAM, so are you following the coastal route?
Yeah, that was the plan initially.
PHTM, roger. Well, you're tracking it great, but they never gave you a Bravo clearance. Cleared to
Right.
cleared through Los Angeles Bravo airspace via the coastal route, maintain VFR 6,500, and change back to my frequency 134.9er.
So I'm clear through the Bravo, we'll stay at 6,500, and we'll switch over to the frequency 134.9er for Delta Mike.
November 067, contact circle bridge 134.9er.
Let me see. Sorry, could you repeat that one more time for Delta Mike?
PHTAM, so go to the bridge, thank you.
Okay, that was weird. So, it was totally true.
United 780 Hotel, I'm not sure what's going on, but I'm still showing you squawking VFR. Anyway,
first off, map. I need to fly the right outbound radial, which I'm not doing because I'm chatting with ADC here. And that was, no, I don't have to do that. That was 323. So that will be something like this. 123.3.
Okay, 54067 SoCal approach, Los Angeles altimeter 2989er.
Alright.
Okay, 067 and traffic just slightly right
that
over 12
one.
o'clock, 3.5 miles opposite direction, altitude indicates 2,700.
Okay,
up and down.
so what happened was, and that was interesting, I thought I was relying on approach to give me clearance to transition through the Bravo, because I was already talking with approach. But it is my responsibility to know that I have clearance before I transition to Bravo. So I should have checked before I transitioned. It felt like I was on a special flight rules kind of route, that I was overflying some kind of flyway or flying through a flyway. So ultimately it's my approach, my fault entirely. But still I think that I shouldn't request for a Bravo transition, right? It was also not on the coastal route instructions, so I would expect that the controller would say, well, Tim, I was also mentioning on the SoCal approach controller that I was on the coastal route every time I switched over, because I knew that that would signal that I needed clearance, but I didn't receive any clearance. And so I should have asked for that just before I entered the LAX. So that was education. That was interesting. Scandinavian, what is a flyway? Well, I believe it's a flyway. I don't know if that's... No, that's not true. I don't think it's officially a flyway, sorry. So there are many ways to transition a Bravo airspace or different Bravo airports, class airports. And LAX has several.
36 Delta Sierra Victorville Tower.
You got a mini route, coastal route, Coliseum route. I'm using the coastal route right now. And that's a way for a VFR pilot to transition a Bravo airspace, a big airport, in a more safe, coordinated manner. Now there's one route that's called the special flight rules route that you can use without contacting let's see, focus first here, without chatting with ADC. The other routes, I don't think if you need to chat with ADC with all of them. I don't know them all by heart. But I was mistakenly projecting that I was just, if I was in contact with approach, they would handle my clearance and stuff, and I could just transition. And I didn't receive an explicit clearance here on the frequency that I was able to transition the Bravo, and I was quite surprised because I was on track. I know what I was doing, and I thought that it was her responsibility to give me that clearance. But ultimately, it's mine. So that's good. Even something to learn in the last stream. Well, that's what I mean, guys. Also, in the spirit of the uncertified pilot, that you can still learn. Well, we could fly a little bit to the left. But also these, well, those are not really subtleties. These are quite important things that you have explicit clearance before you transition. Yeah, Keith, I agree. That you have clearance before you transition the Bravo.
VHTAM, leaving Los Angeles Bravo airspace in 2.5 miles, contact Circle Approach 134.2.
Over to Circle Approach 134.2, pump Delta Mike. Okay.
Sky 067 depart, Santa Monica VOR heading 3.